I just got back from the barber. I feel like he kind of effed me up a little bit. He did a really good job, honestly. But I got home and I realized that he left a ton on top. I mean, I didn't notice either. I didn't realize. It's freaking... Like, look at this, dude. I look like a GD bird. I look like I'm in mating season. How bad can I get it? Where can I push it? Let's see. Maybe I have to throw my hat back on. Oh, I should have done this bit at the end. It's not gonna go back. There's no way. I look like I'm in bird heat. They dropped a new champ. And she's super, super cool. And I can't pronounce her name. She's awesome. I'm a huge fan. Not as much of a fan as some of you. Clearly.
We will consume you and become you. You all disappoint me.
The design choice that they went on this, I think it's so sick, dude. Taking the complaints and what both parties want out of a champion, I think was such a smart idea. Because, okay, and I gotta, oh, dude, I can go off on like the overall direction that they're going with this is so sick. I don't want a tangent too bad here. This is supposed to be kind of a shorter one. Okay, I'll just say this. I really dig the villain angle of the Void as a whole. I think it's a really cool way to like, no matter how good or evil champs are, if Void wins, we all lose, right? And something that hasn't sat right with me is that a lot of Void champs kind of contradict that, right? If there's Void champs, when the Void is doing something, Void champs are gonna party up with the Void. And that means, like, that just kind of creates a disconnect. Bel'Veth is doing this really, really tight thing where she is a middle ground. And I'm crazy about it. Wow, wait, she's a middle ground in her design and in her theme. Hey, that's kind of cool. But she's Void who is consuming like all Void is, but it is she's recreating, right? She's creating a new world out of the world she's consuming. So still definitely evil. Like, you can read the short story that she has with Kai'Sa in the cinematic. I'm probably going to have it in the corner. But there's a new short story out for her that takes place immediately after this trailer ends. It's fantastic. And it sheds a lot of light into the lore and kind of what the state of the Void is right now, which I think is really cool. Bel'Veth is like the leader of a new party, or a new region, I guess you could say. Like, they're finally cementing that, and I think it is really cool. I'm a big fan. I'm really digging how the theme of this is ocean. Like, ocean, I don't know, dude. I like, it's sick. Between all the fish, all the ocean thematics in this Void area from the cinematic, this is the direction they're going with it. This new branch of Void, this conscious, sentient, I don't want everything to be destroyed Void, is very like ocean inspired, and I think that's awesome. Bel'Veth herself is an awesome crossroad between anglerfish and manta ray, and that's really cool. That's a really cool angle. But showing that this is like a mutation, showing the Void is something that corrupts and changes, whilst not necessarily being like complete destruction on this new end of things, is really like, it's apparent in her design. People pointed out on Twitter that even the way she walks is leaning into this fact. She sways like unnaturally while hovering above the ground, like trying to be a good convincing fake. It's so good, so good. I'm obsessed with good themes and clearly a lot of thought and effort put into something, a lot of like double meanings. This character's full of them. The Void and not the Void to the other champions in the game, and to the players, she's the monster champ that some want, and the hot player the hot player, that's me. That's what I'm the hot player. That's so stupid. And in contrast, she's the hot champion that a lot of other players are into. So it's really well done. If there was a character to be the best of both worlds, they nailed it, dude. I think that this is a great addition to the cast. And good on Riot for not going the traditional hot, right? She's got more of that, she's got that Renata Glask energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can kid, we can joke. Jokes are done. We're done with jokes. I don't know. Oh man, this is only the third episode. I don't know if I should be putting out these types of vibes. It's a bit, I promise. 90% of it's all, this is, do I cut this? Okay, moving on. We're done, we're out. We've got 2 events coming. Well, we're in one right now. I'm on a schedule. I'm trying to be on a schedule, but I'm learning that Riot has their own schedule and I'm not on that. At the time of this recording, we're into the join the fluffed. Is that what it says? Yeah, I don't know, man. These are, I mean, I don't hate these, obviously. They're fine. These kind of feel like placeholders. These feel like filler. It's like, which I'd rather have that than nothing. Like, it's nice to have something going on and be getting more stuff as a result. We keep getting these Poro events that are very just kind of a Poro event, you know? Enjoy, have some stuff. So it's like we're in the middle of that right now. It's whatever. But starting today, we've got the Pride event. Riot's actually doing a lot of really cool stuff, and it seems like I could be wrong, but it seems like they're doing it more this year. They seem like to be really driving home the point. Like, we're doing it with all of our games. It's a big event. We're really excited. I will admit I'm new to Riot in general. I don't know how on or off they've been with this in the past, but I mean, it looks like there's a lot of really cool stuff coming up this month. And probably the biggest deal with this event, they've been dancing on Graves and TFT. Nope, that's the game mode with the that I'm bad at. And TF, Twisted Fate, they've been dancing around them being together canonically for so long. So it's nice to see that it's like we've got emotes, they've got, I think it's just emotes, but still, it's cool. It's cool that they're finally embracing it. I'm super pumped about that. That's good stuff. They've buffed 2 different tank items, and they're good buffs. They're really cool. Frozen Heart is giving you a little bit more ability haste, and they are bringing down the cost about 150 gold. That's not bad. That's not a bad amount of gold. I would say Frozen Heart is, I don't see it ever, and why don't I see it ever? There's ADCs everywhere. I keep fighting teams of 3 ADCs, and I'm gonna start building Frozen Heart. But I have tried out this other one, but they cut Iceborne Gauntlet's mana in half. It's done. It's toast. It's giving you health now. It's giving you 250 extra health, which is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of that. With Iceborne Gauntlet, what has happened in the past is every, couple of seconds? I should know this. I should know. I don't know. An extra bonus damage attack every once in a while you have it, which is cool and awesome after you use an ability. Now it's going to do the exact same damage plus 20% bonus. Wait. 25% bonus armor. So whatever your armor is, 25% of that is going to become damage on the proc of Iceborne Gauntlet. This was chaotic. This wasn't the way. This was nothing. I don't know how to say it better though. It makes up the runes a little bit too. Lethal Tempo is doing great. People are still taking it like crazy. No changes to the new ones at all. They're nerfing Conqueror a little bit. Lethal Tempo is still doing fantastic. Kraken Slayer, I'm surprised didn't get a buff because I don't see people take it like at all. People just take Lethal Tempo, which I don't really know why, if I'm being completely honest. Your boy's not an ADC player, so we're starving out here. But Conqueror is taking a nerf. I think it was still really strong even after all this new stuff. People were still taking it a lot. So they just want to, mix it up a little bit, try and get some new stuff into the spotlight. It's not too big of a nerf, but it is a nerf, and it's going to be noticed. 1-2% in games like this is, that can be substantial. Galio's stuff, like nerf with the shield, I didn't read as being that big of a deal, and I haven't played him a whole lot because it sucks. I miss my big rock bird. And then Nimbus Cloak is getting a pretty substantial buff. It's weird. It feels like, I said this on the podcast for Attack Baron. Go listen to Attack Baron right there. But Nimbus Cloak is something that is feeling very similar to the Seed Jar that Riot has been begging us to use since they dreamed it up. One of the interns was like really into Animal Crossing. They really tried to implement quick time gardening into a MOBA arena. That's wild. But it's the same thing. It is something that I can see being really good. The potential is there. The stats are there on it. But there's just so many better, consistent options. But Nimbus Cloak does a thing where when you hit your summoner spells, Flash, Ignite, it'll give you a boost of speed. That can range from 5% to 35%. Depending on the cooldown of the rune. I'm imagining that teleport probably gives you more speed than anything, but it's like, are you gonna burn teleport so you have 35% speed? You're gonna just hop up the lane real quick so you can run real fast wherever you need to go instead of, I don't know, teleporting there? Like what if you run out of mana? What if you would like a little more ability haste? I don't see the point on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll eat those words. I don't know. I have thought that I had no idea what the schedule for patch updates were, and more or less smaller ones like these A's and B's and things. I don't really have a way to keep an eye on, but I did find this while looking for that just barely. We've got a patch release schedule right here, which I know that they have more or less laid this out verbally in their videos. I haven't personally seen this table, so here it is. Pause the video or just keep rewatching it every time you need to check it out. Don't go to the site. Don't look up the blog. Who cares? Come to my channel. But I am 99% sure that I saw them talking about a balance change coming really soon, which in terms of me recording videos quickly and getting them out to you guys, That's bad news because I'm just getting to A, and it looks like B might be here. I did look for the tweet though, but nothing. I found nothing. Butt kiss. I did find. You'll see it here in a second. I'm gonna pull it up on my computer. They're dropping the Pantheon. Nope. They're dropping the Pulsefire skins for Pantheon, Lucian, and Shen here really soon. It is going to be on. It's coming on June 2nd. 00.01. UTC, baby. So I don't know. I am expecting a little bit of a change then, because then we have. Let's go back to the table. Gotta bring up the graph. We have 3.3 coming on July 14th. So I will circle it for you because obviously there's a lot of info. How do you keep track of all of this stuff? Yeah, I don't know when 3.2 is gonna be. 3.2B, 2B or not 2B. I'm cutting that. That was so stupid. I pushed my hair around a little bit to get it where it was. I'm kind of reverting back into bird state. Let's see if I can get it one more time. Maybe I messed with it too much. My plumage is terrible. I will attract no mates.